Hello everyone, and welcome to another recorded session of the Total Body Workout. Today we're going to do something a little different. Rather than worry about the number of repetitions that we do in between sets and between exercises, we're going to time it. And what I mean by that is that we're going to work for 40 seconds, and then we're going to take a break for 20 seconds and then do it again. And during that break, I'll be explaining what the next exercise is going to be. So you'll hear the timer and you'll get used to it and you'll get used to the flow. So hopefully this will work out a little better, particularly for our recorded sessions. So I'm going to explain the first exercise before I set the timer. Well, actually, never mind that. We need to warm up first. So let's get going with our usual warm up. And so everybody, let's get up. And let's march, march, march. Hope everybody's doing okay and enjoying this long weekend. We've had a couple of nice days today, this week. And let's go a little bit more with the intensity. March, march, march. And let's get those high knees in place and open up those hips, nice and wide. Come on, let's go. More. And back to marching in and march, 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 march. Get the hamstrings warmed up. Pull them back. Pull those feet up. Keep yourself in the butt. Come on, let's go. Put the arms in it for some additional intensity. Get ready to come back into marching. And march, march, march. Let's get to one side for some side hops. Let's go. One. Couple more and back to marching. Very nice. Modified jumping jacks. Let's go. And back. Come on, get the arms into it. Bringing your arms overhead is difficult. Feels nice. And let's get back to marching. Let's get a nice wide stance here. Start warming up our upper body with some forward punches. And let's go. And some undercuts and go. Boom, boom. Really squeeze that core into your spine. Get that belly button. Visualize it nice and tight. Let's reach across our body and reach. Reach. And back to forward punches and go. And bring it down. Back up to center. Bring it up. And center. Come on. And let's come back to center here. March, march, march. Let's get our arms out forward. Small circles forward. Big windmills. Come on, folks. Big windmill. Shake it off, upper body twists. Go. Shake it off, arms out to the side again, small circle backwards. Yep. Now, big windmill, big windmill. Come on. Shake it off, fingertips on top of our shoulders, small circle forward. And back. Very good, shake it off. Bring our hands forward. Fingers are wide open, open and close. Make a fist, up and down. Circle in one direction, and in the other direction, back and forth. Clasp our hands together, let's make some circles. One direction, and in the other direction. Put our hands in our hip, big circles, big hip circles. First exercise that we're going to start with is a squat. So you know the cues here. Feet are shoulder width apart. Proud chest, back is straight. You come down, buttock comes out first. And you essentially sit without a chair behind you. But if you want to put a chair behind you, we've gone through this. This is a totally perfectly good squat. Stand with the chair behind you, blood comes out. Come down and deep, and come back up again. And up. It's the same move, with or without the squat, shoulder width apart, blood comes out, and back up. So let's get ready for 40 seconds on, 20 seconds rest. Let's see how this works. You'll hear the beep. And let's go. Keep it up. 10 more seconds. And rest. Now I'm going to be demonstrating with my dumbbells today. You could be using your tube bands, any weight at all, or just your body weight is just fine. The first exercise is going to be anterior raises of your arm. Just come up parallel to the ground. That's as far as you go. Let's get ready and go. Come up this far, that's okay. Just as long as you don't come all the way up like this, it's okay. Come on up. And rest. Perfect. Next exercise is bent over row. You're going to come down to a skier's pose. Your weight is in front of you, and you're going to pull it up to your chest. Let's get ready to go. 3, 2, and let's go. Keep it up. We're not counting anymore. Just going to take our cue from the timer. Keep it up. Bring those shoulder blades together. And rest. The next exercise, again, lateral raises. Parallel to the ground, so as far as you need to go. Let's rest, 10 seconds. Get ready to go in 3, 2, and let's go. Keep it up, almost done. And rest, perfect. Next one is a bicep curl. I'd like you to do alternating curls. So that means one hand and then the other hand. Really engages the core when we do this. Let's get ready to go for 40 seconds. And let's go. Come down nice and slow, nice and controlled. Almost done. And perfect. Now for the next one, you could use both weights, one weight or no weight. It's an overhead tricep. So I'm going to move back a little bit so you can see my arms. I'm bringing my arms over my head and I'm just going to push them up and down in a straight line behind my head. Try to engage the triceps. Let's go. And go. Keep it up. Perfect. It's a good time to get some water, shake it off for a bit. We're going to do that entire set over again and then move on to our balance, a little bit of a balance routine that I have prepared for you today. So I'm going to give you a sec to get some water, reset the clock, and we'll start again. Everybody ready? We're going to start with our squats or sit stand. 40 seconds, let's go, no weight is required. And rest. Get your dumbbells, weights, or bands ready. Anterior raises. Get ready to go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Shoulders are backing down. And rest. Very nice. Bent over rows next. Get into skier's pose. You're picking up an object on the floor. Visualize yourself doing that. Pulling it up to your chest. Get ready to go. And go. Pull those shoulder blades together. And rest. Very nice. I hope this is working out for everybody. Just get ready for our lateral raises. Rest, rest, rest. And let's go to the side. Come to a rest in 3, 2, and rest. Very nice. Bicep curls are next. Alternating bicep curls. Shake that off. I know where you are. It's a little warm in here. I forgot to turn on the air before I started. Let's go with bicep curls. Enough complaining. And let's go. 1. Keep it up. Bring it down nice and slow. Don't let gravity cheat you from the best part of the move. Lock those elbows in. Keep the arms nice and tight to the body. Keep it up. Awesome. Rest. Overhead triceps now. Now, if it's difficult for you to get your arms over your head, I forgot to mention, you can get into skier's pose and pull back the arms just like this for a wonderful tricep move. You ready? Overhead, and let's go. Keep it up. Almost done. Perfect. Let's shake that off, grab some water. We're going to get into our little bit of a balance routine. Please grab your chair and have it handy for you. Whew. All right, let's get ready for tree pose. We know how to start this. I'm going to bring my chair back a little bit. That's it. So let's start. One hand on the chair for stability. Let's put our sole of our feet next to our ankle and hold. Let's just find a place on the wall to stare. Try to keep our focus, try to keep our core, and then slowly bring it up. Don't stop on your knee, either below or above your knee. Find a nice place on the wall to stare. And hold. And I'm having difficulty this morning, which is completely normal. Sometimes you're just off. Hold, hold, hold. Your arms up if you can. And slowly release. Nice job. Let's switch it around to the other side now. Let's do that again with the other leg. Let's hold it up to our ankle. Find a nice place on the wall to stare at. And let's bring up our leg, opening up our hip nice and wide. And balance. Your arms up overhead. Down. And release. Now this is a great time to pause the tape and do this again if you like. I'm going to go on to the next exercise, which is a tightrope walk. Let me adjust my camera. It's heel toe, but what's important here is that you look up. So 5 paces forward, 5 paces back, look up, proud chest. Let's go. And then come back. Forward. And back. One more. Try to do it a little quicker. Look up. Now let's do one more. What the heck? And shake it off. Good time to get some water and get ready for round 2 here. Okay, folks, the first exercise we're going to do is another squat. This time I'd like you to get your weights if you don't have it, if you didn't use them on the first one. And I'd like you to rack it on your shoulders as if it's a bar, holding it back like this. Or you could put it on your front chest. When you come up, I'd like you to push it up. Whatever you like. I want some shoulder activity going on here. And so that can be just by having the weight behind you or coming up with the weight in front of you and pushing it out. So let's get ready to go. Rack the weight. Feet are shoulder width apart. Let's go. Keep it up. Awesome. Perfect. So the next one, we're going to get into skier's pose. And we're going to do a fly. We're going to spread our wings to the side with our weight, no weight. And with your bands, you can do that as well. Let's get ready. And let's go. Sit up. And rest. Okay, folks, single arm overhead push. Essentially, you're going to rack your weight on your shoulder. You're going to go up, and up, Now, if you can't go too far up, just bring it as best you can. Let's get ready to go and go. Keep it up. Almost done. And rest. Beautiful. What we got next here? Sumo squat, with or without weights. You all know this move very well. Nice wide stance. Knees and toes are pointed out to the side. Let's get ready to go. Proud chest. And let's go. Get ready. And rest. Very nice. Hope that feels good. Back leg raises, folks. Get your chair ready. All we're going to do is alternate one leg, the other, back and forth. Get ready, and let's go. Push it back. And rest. We have one more squat left without any weight, or sit and stand in your chair. Get ready. Feet are shoulder width apart. Make sure you get that hip out to the back. Breathe. And let's go. Keep it up. Keep it up. Launch up. And that's it. Now get your chair ready, get some water. We're going to do some routines in our chair, get some core in place. Give me some feedback how you like the timer idea, whether it worked better, seemed a little bit more organized. Get to our chair, get some water. Let's start with a couple of familiar moves, and then we'll move to something a little different. So, scooch up to the front of your chair, legs are forward, and let's alternate. One leg up, one leg down. Let's go. Get those quads in. Keep it up a little longer. Perfect. Shake that off. Next move, I'd like you to bring your knee up to your chest and alternate. Let's get ready to go. I'm sitting at the front of my chair. Back is nice and straight, tall. Shoulders are back and down. Let's go. Come on, one. Bring it as close as you can. A few more. All right. Shake it off. Let's rest. Let's get behind our chair. Let's do some lateral leg raises. You know this move. Back and forth, starting with the right leg, and then we'll switch to the left after about 15. Let's go. Let's switch legs. Perfect. Shake that off. Next move is donkey kick. We're going to start with our right leg. Again, holding on to your chair for a little bit of support and balance. It's just a small little kick behind us. Let's get going. And other foot. Let's alternate. And let's go. Perfect. Let's get back in our chair. Scooch up to the front. Feet are forward. Let's take our right leg over our left. Slide it up over your knee. And then bring your left leg up for 90 degrees. Let's put just a little bit of pressure on that knee. Not very much whatsoever. For a nice controlled pigeon pose. Now, if you'd like to add some additional hip opening stretch to this, I'd like you to bend over just slightly, keeping your shoulders back and straight. Maybe grab onto the chair for some additional support. And hold. I'd like you to come up, nice and straight. Take your left hand. It's my right knee that's over my leg. So I'm taking my left hand, I'm bringing it onto my right knee, then I'm going to take my right arm, and I'm going to turn around as if I'm backing up a car, and I'm going to stretch my upper body, and let's hold that. Breathe. Hold. And come back to center. And let's drop that leg and shake it off. Let's put our legs forward, toes are pointed up. Let's do the opposite leg now. Left leg over right. Slide it up over your knee. And now, straighten your right leg. Bring up your right leg. Put a little bit of pressure on that knee, just ever so little. Opening up your hips just nicely. And whenever you're ready, let's just bend forward. Add some additional stretch to this move and hold. Come back up. Take your right hand, put it on your left knee. Take your left arm. Let's swing around as if we're backing up a car. And let's do that stretch. Nice upper body stretch. Come back forward and bring your leg down. And just relax for a little bit. The next move is called cat-cow. So I'm going to demonstrate it, then we can do it together. You're going to sit at the edge of your chair, nice and straight. You're going to bring in your belly, really tighten your core, your belly button into your spine. And while you're doing that, you're curving, becoming a little bit of a ball. And then you're going to turn it around and just really stretch it backwards. And in the meantime, you're going to be breathing through this. You're going to be breathing in and then breathing out. Let's get going. Let's do this together. And ready, and breathe in. And breathe out. Again. Feel that stretch in your low back. Couple more. Very nice. Let's come back to center. Let's bring our arms up over our head. Now what I'd like you to do is take your left hand, grab your right arm. Got the camera focused a little badly. Let me finish the instruction, then I'll change. And I'd like you to bend to your left, as if you're pulling this side of your body over to one side. You keep that up. I'm going to change my camera view. There we go. Arms up. Left hand grabs the right and pulls it to the side. Stretch that arm out. Come back to center, and let's do the same to the opposite. Right hand grabs the left, pulls it to the right side. Come back to center. Let's shake that off. Now, let's do some forward bends. You're going to bring your arms up over your head, and now your legs are 90 degrees. Beautiful. And I'd like you to stretch forward as if you're grabbing something in the air and just watching it fall in front of you. Come down, rush up, and roll yourself back up again. And once again, arms up in the air over your head. Reach forward as if you're grabbing something, and you miss it, and your arms come swinging down again. And let's do a few more. Reach forward. Come back and up. Reach forward, last one. Beautiful. All right. What I'd like everybody to do is, with your chair facing forward, I'd like you to come to the side if you can, hoping your chair doesn't have any arms like mine. And as you're now facing the side, I'm going to move kind of to the center, a little forward on my chair, and I'm facing to my left. And I'm going to take my right leg and I'm going to bring it back for a nice, beautiful hip stretch here. And if I can, I'm going to raise my arms overhead for hero pose. And let's just hold that. Just feel that stretch in the back and in the hip. And bring your arms down. Come back to center. And let's repeat that on the other side. I'm going to turn right around to my right side. I'm going to take my left leg and I'm bringing it back as far as I can. Chest is proud. My shoulders are back and down. And let's come up with our arms overhead, really feeling that stretch in the hip. Do the best you can. And let's come back to center. Now let's do our sit-ups in our chair. We know this move, we've done it before. Scooch up in front of your chair. Bring your legs forward so that you're nice and sturdy in your chair. Arms up here in the cactus pose. And let's bring it back. And come forward. And two more. And shake it off. And while we're here, let's take our right hand, arm, swing it across our chest, squeeze it in for a nice stretch. Hold that. You can pause the video anytime here and continue on with your stretches on your own for as long as you like. Stretching is always good. Let that go. Bring the left arm across, bring it across. Squeeze it in. Perfect. Shake that off. Right hand, palm facing the sky. I'm taking my left hand, grabbing those fingertips and pulling them down for a nice bicep stretch. You could be doing this sitting or standing, it doesn't matter. Shake that off. Left hand, palm to the sky. Let's grab our fingertips, pull it down. Hold. Let's shake that off. Might be easier to stand up for this one. Let's swing our hands behind our back, clasp our hands together, bring our shoulder blades together nice and tight. Hold. And now let's fold at the waist. Bring those arms as far up as they can, not causing any pain. And come back up slowly. Let's shake that off. And folks, we're done for today. I hope you enjoyed that. We'll see you next time live. All the best. Stay safe.